Let's go chatting. Hey, Truthful Troll, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for coming, sir. Thank you, thank you. We're trying to get a great night, so we're going to go again and say, hello, YouTube. Good to see you. Come and enjoy your Sunday night. Good, good, good. Enjoy your Sunday night with Rocky Superstar and what we're going to talk about tonight. So it's all good. Good, good, good. So how was your weekend, Mr. Troll? Hey, Gold Aztec. Good talking to you. Good to talk to you. Good seeing you. Thank you for coming. Got my drink. Got some pretty good information tonight, and we'll be letting go of some good information and something to think about. Hey, Jack, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Nickel. Hey there, Nickel. I got a link for you. There's a link there, Nickel. Hey, Kevin, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Hey, Reboot, thank you for coming. Thank you, Jack, for coming tonight. Thank you for your time. We're going to turn my camera on here in a minute. How is everybody tonight? 17's a lucky number tonight, huh? Oh, gosh. Yeah, exactly. 17. Yep. Jack, did you get I sent you your invoice to you? Did you get it, Jack? I'm going to turn my camera on and everything. Is everything all touch base of everything? And let's go. All right. There we go. That way you can see it. Okay. That'll be really cool. So how was your weekend there, Truthful Troll? You're not connected yet there. There you go. Add to the stage. There we go. Got you, Indiana. Indiana Fever. There you go. Got it. How you doing there, Nickel?
How'd you know it was me?
There's only one Indiana Fever guy. Did you win that? Yes, that'd be fine, Jack. Send it friends and family. Send it friends and family. Did you win that chain and that ring, Nickel?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. I was wondering if you were going to get
$45. So I ought to be able to.
$25.
Yeah, I should be able to swing that and probably triple my money on it.
At least. Is it 14 karat?
One's 10.
The chain 10?
I think the chain's 14. I think the ring was 10. And the gemstone comes right out because the ring's broken, so I don't have to work on that, getting it out. So I can just pull that out.
Well, hey, send me an email how much you want for that chain. I'm interested in that chain.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
I sold $600 in ball cards yesterday.
Nice. That's good. You want me to show some gold maples tonight on the Hey, yeah, sure, Truthful Troll. Yeah, do that. That would be that'd be great. I wonder if Miss Barbara is going to be here tonight. I didn't get a chance to send her a hey reboot. Thank you for coming, sir. Thank you.
Red Crawler said I'm more like her than ever before. I go, what?
You know, I had talked to the post office, and I was talking to him about I'm going to start having to send all my gauze giveaways. I'm going to have to send them in registered mail. It seems that, you know, when I put the mail in a certain box, it never gets sent out because it seemed like it takes forever. I had one of my subs in Britain let me know he finally got it. And it's been like a month or 2 months I sent that thing. And there's a bunch that have not been sent out. So they were telling me that the post office is hiring people that can't read English to send the mail. Now, tell me, what problems do you see there?
Yeah.
You know? So
I'm getting ready for the Super Bowl. I got my jerky.
There you go.
And one of the most important food groups you can have, pork rinds.
Oh, you gotta have pork. What about beer? You gotta have beer.
I got root beer because I don't drink.
That'll work. That'll work. Hey, Clear Lake. Hey, thank you. That's NASCAR. Okay, cool. Thank you for coming. So it's great. It's been crazy around here, and we got a winter storm coming in tonight, and so I turned my phone off, and so I'm not getting called in tonight. I'm relaxing. So
who's going to win next week?
I'm going with Kansas City.
I think they're going to win too. Yeah, close one. I think it'll be close.
Hey, Lucky Star, good to see you. Thank you. So, you know, it's just like the Lucky Star. I sent Lucky Star a letter about 2 weeks ago, and she still hadn't got it. And so, short track all star race. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Tony Erickson, thank you for coming. She has not received her GA, and so I'm really getting worried because I don't know how many people I asked people if they got them and stuff like that, but I'm trying to make sure that everybody gets their GA. So I'll have to start sending them out registered mail because I don't never know when you get them and when you don't. So it's just and so I'm getting tired of because the mail department, the mail is just okay, Jack. All right. See, if I send them a PayPal invoice, they will want me to do that as far as they'll take money out of it if you don't send friends and family. So they really ding me pretty good if you send a PayPal invoice. It's like a business. So, I mean, I can do that, but they'll ding me pretty good. So, hey, Dean, thank you for coming. Now, did you hear about the Mavericks trade to the Lakers?
No. What happened?
You know Luka with the Dallas Mavericks, right?
Yeah.
And he's a star player of the NBA. He's probably the best player in the NBA right now. And they traded him to the Lakers for not near as good, and they didn't hardly get anything back. It's really crazy what they did because Luka is, I mean, he is the team. You know, that's like trading off Michael Jordan.
Well, they probably got a draft pick with it. They probably got to move the draft pick.
2029. They got one draft pick first round.
Well, they're trying to tighten their belt and its finances then.
Yeah, because there's something going on with that. because everybody that, like my brother and everybody down there follow basketball is so upset about that. So it's really sad. So he's a really good player, you know.
Caitlin Clark's happy. They've got a lot of players now they picked up that are good. So
now Caitlin Clark, didn't she go to the European League?
She took off. She didn't play anymore.
Oh, she just quit.
No, she just took a leave, and now she's getting ready for the next year of the WNBA. And they picked up some great players. Indiana will be a force. They will be first or second in the league all year. They're just.
I can't wait because I want to see. I want to see her big time. You know.
So, well, she got her jersey retired at Iowa today, and they upset number 4 USC. It was a really good game. I mean, Iowa's the best game they probably played all year. They had to play defense for every quarter, every minute, every second.
Oh wow!
So then when the game was over, they honored her. They put her jersey up in the rafters. So.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nobody else could be 22 at Iowa ever again.
Wow, that's awesome because you know she deserves that. She is such a great player and stuff like that. So there's your link right there, JM, and you can come up. Hey, Silver Wolverine, thank you for coming. There you go.
Okay, here it is. Silver Wolverine's here. I got to ask you the question.
All right, go ahead.
Is Snowden a traitor or a whistleblower? Is he laughing?
I haven't seen his response yet.
What do you think he is?
I'm not sure who you mean. I didn't. Who you talking to about?
That Snowden guy that he left and went to Russia because he gave away secrets of the United States intelligence.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Snowden.
Yeah.
So I feel that Snowden was trying to get the information out to the American public of what the American government was doing. And so, hey, Sardov, thank you for coming. And so, yeah, hit that thumbs up and hit that like and share. Yes. So, yes, I don't feel he was a traitor. I think he's a whistleblower is what he is. That's what I call him.
Well, I would say he's both. He did whistleblow on some stuff they shouldn't have been doing, but at the same time, a traitor because he could have caused intelligence to get out where
he could have
troops were and what some of our deep secrets were and what we were going to do and policy. And so he's both to me. But, yeah, I think if he ever comes here, he needs to be arrested and put in prison. So,
yes.
See, Tulsi couldn't admit to that. And right. I don't think she's going to get this position. I don't think she's going to get the votes. The Republicans didn't like it. The Democrats didn't like it. And they really hammered her on that. And so I don't think she's going to get out of committee, so therefore she won't be voted in. So I think she's done. I think she's going to have to he's going to have to pick someone else for that spot.
What you got there, Truthful Troll? I can't really. It looks like gold. What kind of gold is that?
Camera. Front. Just wait.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yes. This right here is the St. Helene quarter ounce 24K gold piece. This piece is probably from the Canadian Mint. It is of the Queen. The Queen is the most posted face on all coins.
Yeah, she is on a lot of coins. What year is that?
I am not sure. I don't have my magnifying glass out right now.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to change my camera view. I was having what we call Rocky Superstar technical difficulties.
I understand. It's all good. It's all good. That looks like a gold maple.
Yes, it's really hard to move with my camera. I don't understand why this angling is. It's like reverse. It's weird.
I saw a bunch of gold coins.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what I just saw too.
this is the 1 ounce, 2013 gold maple. This is what the troy ounce. One side has the queen, the other side has the gold maple.
Right on.
This is the 1/4 ounce graded eagle, I believe it is. It's a low grade MS coin, I believe.
Looks like an MS-69 Ultra Cameo.
Yes.
That's got to be approved.
I don't know. I got this one at Spot years ago. So didn't argue with them on that one.
That's nice. That's nice.
Did you pay 25% tariff?
Now, it's another gold maple. So hard to get in with this camera. I don't understand it. Let's go to.
We can see it pretty good there, Truthful Troll.
Let's go to another gold maple 1 ounce. So hard. I don't understand this camera. Okay. So we're going to go to our. If anybody can guess what this is, you know your stuff. What is that? I can't see the comments, but if somebody could tell me what the comments is, what they're saying, what
it
that
looks like
is.
a panda. That's a panda.
What are they saying in the comments?
I'm looking. Nobody has said anything yet.
Can't see it.
I can't see it well enough either. Yeah, it's a panda.
It is a panda. But what does it have on the other side?
Describe it.
What year is it?
Let me see.
Is that a rooster?
Well, it has 50 on that side. I'll tell you that. There's a little 50 mark right there. If we can see that. Maybe. We're going to turn that over.
51.
That one has a little like Shaolin Temple or something on it, doesn't it?
I'm trying to look like 2011.
Okay. That is a 1/10 ounce piece. Then look how big that one is. Here's a 1/10 ounce maple. We're going to show this is 1/10 of that because that's an ounce.
Right. It takes 30. There 1/10 is 3.5 grams, and it takes 31 grams to make an ounce.
So that's 3.11 or 3.1. Right?
31.1 officially.
Yeah. Oh, are we talking 28.3?
Yeah, there you go.
You caught that one, didn't you? Okay. Here's another 1/4 ounce.
Eagle of some kind.
Yeah.
Those are all type 1s.
Type 1s, okay.
So it's got to be 2020 and back.
Okay. It's a nice looking piece. And the reason I like these back to those maples is the patina on that eagle is 22.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice looking coin. You bet.
And then we have an Apex 1 gram. Nice piece. Here's a little 1/4 ounce. And another 1/4. It's a nice one. Oh, what's that? Another little panda.
That's another panda. Is that a 2011?
I don't know. I need a magnifying glass. Can I win
Okay.
one? Can I win one of those in the giveaways? Do you have a magnifying glass in the giveaway?
Oh, there you go.
Remember, always negotiate with your local bullion dealer. When you cannot afford to buy the full ounce,
Yeah,
you can
I
always
agree.
get the gram, the 1/10 ounce. And if you really want to splurge, don't pay over spot when you buy your 1 ouncers because you're spending more. If they bought these for lower price, there's a good chance they're making more on this than they are this.
Always.
Yep, always. That's exactly
But
right.
these add up over time. And it's better when you go to liquidate to sell a couple of these if you need to pay some bills than one of those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. Very true.
Fractional.
Okay. So if gold gets to 3,000 or over, are you going to sell?
No. No. I would like a King Charles and this. I don't have one. I've never seen one, but I would like a King Charles.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Trying to snag a King Charles.
I can show some King Charles tonight in silver if you'd like.
A giant ear on a coin.
I do have King Charles silver maples.
There you go. There you go.
But I think everybody's probably seen those.
Chucky bucks.
Right. Those are nice, Truthful Troll.
There's something cool. What's that?
I can't. It looks like a kangaroo.
Yeah, it's a little kangaroo, and this is either a gram, half gram. I'm not quite sure. I got this back in 18. I'm sure.
We're gonna blow you up so we can see better. There we go, so everybody can see. Because I like looking at that. That's good. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, here's a little like queen or something like that. Oh, it's another little kangaroo. There's a little kangaroo on there.
Oh, that's got to be Australia.
There's a queen on that side, right? Is that a queen?
Yeah, it looks like a queen. Yep.
And then there's the kangaroo.
I like the little kangaroos. Yep, there you go.
I don't like these. They're too small. Like, you wouldn't believe what that ounce feels like. It feels so dense.
Oh, I can imagine because you think about it. There you go. There's a panda.
Yeah, I like that panda. You
Yep.
should not be. These pandas were like really highly desirable at one point.
Right.
But like right now, you shouldn't be paying like a spot for this little 1/10 ounce piece. Maybe like $5 over spot max. I think you could get it for at your local bullion dealer. Anything over $310 for this, I would be questioning them.
Yeah. I'm real careful about buying pandas. Anything past 2017, I'd be really, really leery of it because there's a lot of counterfeits out.
Really?
Yeah.
Large percentage. Make sure you test them.
See, that's 2014 on that date, so I can see that. So you're good.
Anything?
Test them. Ping them.
Nah, this person I get this from is reputable.
Yeah. As long as he pings them or rings them.
I would like to show something on tonight's show and end in that, or at least talk about something.
Okay.
This may be a. Let me see if this is the one.
Yeah, Canadian maple leaf.
Okay, so we have a Canadian maple leaf in one of these. It's here. I just need to find it, and I want to zoom into it.
Okay.
And
I got
hopefully we can see something that I can show you because I know it's here. It's got to be this one. This light may not be good enough. So on these little gold pieces, there's like a little spots of red. And this one of them has like 3 little red spots on it. I wish I could find it. It's this one. It's this one. It's this one right here in my hand. Let's see here.
Do you have a microscope that you could take pictures of it and send it to me?
Can anybody see that little red spot? There's like little red dots on there.
Might be a privy mark, truthful troll. It's called privy marking.
You see it
you know
right
what? You may
behind the
be
leaf
right
right
there,
there?
Dale. I can't see it, but you're probably right.
What
That's
that
what it likely
is?
is. They're more collectible. Keep that one.
Some would disagree. Some would say that you don't want those because that is when they refine the metal, that is the copper that was in the alloy that something happened with the copper or
Not
the
if it's a
silver
privy
in the
mark.
alloy.
If it's not a privy mark and it's a defect, well, sometimes a defect can be a win, bro.
I believe it.
Yep, exactly.
But beautiful stuff. I love
see
this
that red
Canadian.
spot you're talking about now.
I love this Canadian stuff. Truthfully, I like the Canadian stuff better than the Eagles. Just the patina on it is so beautiful.
I feel the Canadian Mint does a really, really good job of producing their coins and stuff like that. I think they do a great job.
Yeah. But that right there is the old 1 ouncer.
There you go. Well, you know, Truthful Troll, so far, Trump has not put any tariffs on gold and silver that I know of. I was been checking into that. And so hopefully gold and silver between Canada and Mexico does not get any type of tariffs and stuff like that. Let's get back up here and
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking the same thing you are, and I'm going, wow, is everybody concerned about price and of gold and silver going up or down? I'm going, I didn't see that I don't see it as a factor.
Yeah, I don't either, and I really think Trump's not going to do that. Hey, Jack.
I think, Nickel, if the markets start to drop in the U.S., like people usually run to cash. But if the U.S. dollar starts to fall and the market starts to fall, I think it could be good for metal, personally.
Yep. This is what I think what's going to happen. Nobody's talking about, where did Truthful Troll go? Okay. Okay. This is what I think what's going to happen. And now, last Thursday, the LBNA, the London Bullion Exchange, ran out of gold. I don't know how many people know about it, but they ran out of gold and they can't fill their orders. And I have all kinds of information. I'll put the links at the end of our stream. But what happened Friday is they were trying to borrow gold from the central banks of London. And I don't know if they've got them to fulfill these orders. Now, what does that tell you? That the LBNA, it doesn't have enough gold to fulfill their orders. That tells me that countries like Russia, China, and India, and all the other countries are buying so much gold that they're buying these gold like LBNA and LBMA. There we go. And the COMEX. Now,
they might have all the bricks, Rocky. They might have been collecting all the bricks.
See, that's exactly right. I'm thinking that there is going to be a shortage of gold and silver. Now, not long ago, last week, Russia said that they're going to go in to start buying silver because I guess there's not enough open gold out on the market right now, and it's going to take LBNA, it's gonna take them 2 months to bring up their stocks. Now, because of when Trump got elected, a lot of people are sending gold to the United States because they're worried about tariffs on gold, even though there's not tariffs on it yet. And I don't think he will do that. So go right. Russia is going to be buying a lot of silver because they have deemed it a strategic metal, and they're going to start buying it. Now, last year, India bought over 90 million. I think it was 130 million, but I can't confirm that. But over 90 million ounces of silver they bought in India. So that tells me that the price of silver is going to go up and up and up because everybody can't get enough gold, so they're going to go to silver.
You're cheering me up, Rock. Thanks, buddy.
I'm just telling you what's going on. It's
last week something echoed in my head this week when that all went down. I said, I hope Rocky bought them stacks of lumber, like he said. He predicted it. He called it.
Yep. And I tell you what, have you seen the price of lumber lately?
Oh, it's going to go up in the U.S., especially in northern U.S. Fuck, yes. They're going to freak out.
Yes, it's going to go up, way up. You look like you're drinking the same thing I am, a milkshake.
No, Coca-Cola, Diet Coke. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking about cutting the oak tree in my yard down.
Yeah, get the sun up. Should be worth money, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a bunch of trees down on my land, tamaracks. I'd like to get it all cut up.
Yeah,
it's 2 years old.
It's going to be
lumber is going to go out of sight because that was one of the items mentioned on the tariffs by Canada, and also nickel. Now, nickel was a metal that was specifically mentioned, so we know nickel's going to go way up.
Yeah, Sudbury's going to say, "Oh, geez, well, we're going to lose 25%. We're going to gain 25. Nothing changes."
Exactly. Well, you know, the tariff on Mexico is copper is included in that tariff of 25%. So anything is made out like copper wire, copper pipe, anything that you're going to be doing is going to be going up 25%.
And with all those houses getting smashed or burned down, oh my God, the demand is going to be through the roof.
Yes.
Yeah, just like lumber.
It will be.
Just like lumber. You got to have lumber for the houses too.
Everything building related. But he's good. We're going to find out. We have to call bluff. I don't know how it goes. I know Canada did some stupid shit, and maybe they got to do some learning. Like I said last week, I don't agree with it hurting American middle class or Canadian, but it is what it is. We'll see where it goes. Fuck it.
I think with what they're doing, as far as Trudeau is going to raise his prices 25% for importing stuff to the United States, and then Trump's going to up it again.
50%, 50, and then he's going to match 50. So every time it's going to double. Trump wants that gap, the same gap, so he's going to go up twice, and then
to do the same. We'll do the same. We got less debt per capita than the U.S. by a big margin.
And I don't know even why
Mexico went 35. They went 35%.
35%. Wow.
If you got less debt, you got less risk in the big picture. So, we can go to the central bank and say, give us a whole bunch of cash, just like the Americans did, being fools through Biden.
Yep.
We could do the same. We didn't. And if he says it's 75, well, we'll say, okay, 75. You keep calling it, Trump. We'll just do the same, bro.
Yep.
And he's got nothing to lose. He could say 1,000% because he's leaving easily.
So can we. He does. But my point is, debt per capita, the national debt. You guys are 40 trillion. Not you guys, but the assholes in Washington are 40 trillion in debt. And look at the per capita debt. Every person owes a portion of that. And then you compare that to Canada, Mexico, UK, and you guys are number one. You got the highest debt in the world. Do you know that?
I got a question for you, Nickel.
Okay.
From Silver Wolverine wanting to know if you know what Snowden did to. Do you know what he did to be ostracized?
Well, he gave up very, very sensitive information, and agents were compromised, and he put their life on the line because then everybody knew who they were.
Yeah.
And so I can't go for that. I can't go because that person's innocent. That agent, he's just trying to do his job.
Right.
The bureaucrats that run it, yeah, they're jackasses. So I know he was mad at them and all this other. Supposedly he didn't get this promotion he thought he should have. And he goes, "I'll show you." Then he found some stuff that was wrong and released it. And so he's a whistleblower in one regard, but he's a traitor in another because he did put people's lives in jeopardy.
You don't put out names.
Right. I do have some more information. I was trying to think of on my last week's on Japan and what they're doing in Japan. As far Japan is using. Now, this is the crypto. If you're going to invest in crypto, this is the one I would buy. And I'm looking at it. Japan is using XRP. Look at the price of XRP and watch it. It's going to skyrocket. And so I've been watching it. And, if you do that kind of stuff. But lumber is where it's at. I still stick on lumber like Dale was talking about.
Yeah, I agree.
Our building materials are going to go through the roof. So
a lot of the stuff, who's going to hurt this spring is the farmers because of the Canadian potash.
Yep.
You guys got very little potash, unfortunately. You're getting like almost all of it out of Canada, and the farmers are the guys that need that.
Yeah.
Well, and insurance for your just trying to insure a house is going to go bonkers.
Now, Silver Wolverine is saying he also released that the U.S. government was spying on U.S. citizens. So, yes, he did do that. And you're right, Silver Wolverine.
Well, I always assumed they were, but yes, like I said, he brought some things to light as a whistleblower. There was some stuff the government was doing they shouldn't be doing.
Right.
But he also, and this is more important, someone's life is more important, and he did jeopardize people in the field, and I just can't forgive it.
Exactly.
But if one person is putting 1,000 lives at risk, there's a line. There's a line. You don't protect one and sacrifice 1 million.
Yeah, exactly.
Honor's honor. Like if guys are in the field and you're a Marine and you took an oath, well, you keep your mouth shut. You took that oath. I mean, you don't put 1 million lives at risk for one asshole either. Like the truth must be told. That's biblical. Don't hang up other people's lives for one devil.
But I tell you,
find that line.
These tariffs that Canada's putting on, it's going to hurt Louisville. I mean, we're getting slammed. We're the bourbon capital of the world, and they're just scared to death what's going to do to bourbon. They ship out to 86 countries. Canada is one of the biggies, and also Louisville Slugger, because Louisville Slugger, I think, sends a lot of batch to Canada, so they're going to get hit.
Yeah,
Canada needs orange juice. We like orange juice, but there's lots of ways to get vitamin C.
Yep, exactly.
I like grape juice too. I like different juices. A lot of the fruits and stuff and vegetables come out of Mexico, and there's no tariff between Canada and Mexico. We're going to bypass you guys.
Yeah,
exactly.
That would be the smart thing to do, and that's what they'll do. And
avocados, like you guys are highly reliant on Mexico for avocados. For the Californians are going to lose their mind. Their guacamole heads.
We get 90%. We get 90% of
avocados are going to get expensive.
90%. We get 90% of those from Mexico.
Yeah. They'll be cheap in Canada and expensive in the States. It'll be weird.
I'll tell you something else will hurt. If Canadians don't come down to visit Florida, that's going to hurt.
Ron DeSantis said that. He said, this is going to hurt Florida. He knows a lot of his money comes out of Canada. His tourism they're not happy. They're not looking forward to this. And then Trudeau, I hate Trudeau. He said something the other night. He said, we got to stick together. Well, I don't care who you are. He's right. You do got to do that.
Yeah.
And, he said, don't go down south, or find an alternative to orange juice. Well, kind of got to do that. Let's say if I pay $5 for a jug of orange juice and it goes to 10, I'm not buying it. No, I'll find another way to get my vitamin C.
Well,
I can't double my cost, for Trump to prove his point on something. I want fentanyl off this earth too. I wished every drop of it was flown to fucking space, to Uranus. I don't care where it goes.
But see, here's the problem. Even if Canada would have gone along with whatever he wanted on that, how do you really prove that it's been reduced or?
Yeah,
you have no way of measuring it.
2 months ago, Canada put out $1.2 billion and beefed up the border, but nobody mentioned that. We did.
Right.
As soon as we got wind of it, we slapped the $1.2 billion onto our border.
And another point: what makes Trump think that it's not being made inside the United States
or in the United States?
Yeah. Well, I mean, sure, they make all kinds of stuff here in labs and secret labs.
Yeah.
So
we're not angels, and neither are you guys. You guys got more devils than Canada does, I think.
Oh, that's for sure.
The only way you could completely wipe it out, this is what you have to do. Nobody comes in from any country. Nobody comes across the border in vehicles. And you would have to be allowed to go every property door to door and check, and that ain't going to happen. So we're always going to have it. You can't.
Well, like I said last week, the only way you can really put a big hamper on it is go back to the old executions. Guys are really going to think they got a lot of balls till they think, oh my God, they'll put a bullet in my head if I'm even caught with a gram of this. Make you think, then, boy.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly right.
And I don't like that. I'm not a morbid guy, but it's the only way. I said what I said, and I meant it. That's the only way you're ever going to have near compliance. It's known for 1,000 years.
Steve, it was Steve that said that. Tony, invest in Tang. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Eye for eye. What'd you say, Nickel?
He said invest in Tang. Skip the orange juice, just buy Tang.
Yeah. Tang. I don't know what that stuff is. I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know either. I used to drink it. I drank it when I was younger.
I did too. I found some in my food stash, and I don't know how old it was, maybe 4 or 5 years. And I said to the cat, "Well, make it up, and I'll taste it." It was kind of weird tasting, but it was still drinkable.
It's didn't astronauts used to drink that? I think so. I think that's what they used to sell it on. They'd have astronauts drinking it.
I thought they drank Tang.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
We were kids who said that the astronauts drank it on the moon. They drank it on the moon.
More headings, camera, front, back. Okay. There's the queen.
There we go.
There's the king.
He is showing us some. There is his silver, Mr. God, I can't think of his name, Mr. King of England, whatever the hell his name, Prince Charles. There we go. Thank you.
Ears.
Ears.
And they're
Charles.
also, I would like to point out something. They're also facing off each other. which maybe some say is symbolic for a change in times of like a different pattern that we're gonna go through, an era, because they're facing each other. And then there's the eagle. Yep. If you haven't seen it, there's the king. Not as that's not the one. Not as common as the queen.
No, it's sure not. I think those are going to be pretty rare because I hear he's stepping down from being king. He is like not wanting to be.
Yeah, what do you call that? What's that term for that?
Crucified. He doesn't want to be crucified.
He just wants the money.
Oh.
Well, there. All righty.
Yep, that's for sure. That is for sure. That is for sure. So, what do you think what silver and gold is going to do? I think silver and gold, my personal opinion, no, I'm not giving any advice. I'm just telling you what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to see gold and silver start spiking again. I think you're going to see gold here in the next couple of months hit 3,000 an ounce. You could see silver hit 50.
I'll go gold at 3,050, and that's if the wars continue. I mean, if he can get the war stopped, which don't look like that's going to happen. If he does, I'd
like to sell a bit. I'd like to sell a bit, do a bit of traveling. I guess it won't be down to the States, but I want to do some traveling.
There you go.
So I'll say 30, 50 on gold, and I will say maybe silver could spike upwards to 40, but it'll come back down.
I think it's going to get over close to 40, but if gold hits what I think it's going to go up.
Well, silver hits 40 US. That's about 60 Canadian almost. I'll sell some.
So I just ordered more ASEs last week, and I'm going to order some more. I see silver's going down, so I'll probably order them tomorrow because it'll save me a few dollars, and order some more ASEs. So yes, I really think JM
but what you're
going to go up.
What you're saying is, if you didn't have Bitcoin, I'd agree 100% with you that when gold goes way up, then silver trails because it's the next metal you can afford. You can't afford Bitcoin and all that stuff. I think that throws a wrench into that, and I just don't think that happens like it used to.
Right.
Yeah, it could be right.
I would stay away from Bitcoin. I would go with XRP because Japan is just starting to do XRP with paying bills and using that crypto. That's the one I would go for. It's not very expensive, and you can get it pretty cheap right now. And I think XRP is going to be the next one.
You just got to secure the shit out of it with a locked wallet.
Oh, my God, yes.
Yeah, you heard what happened.
Don't learn like I did, where I lost it all and leaving it on. I wasn't on the exchange that long, and they robbed me.
You know what happened? You know what happened to Ron's basement, don't you?
What happened?
That's what they did with him. They stole it.
Lord.
$1 million. He lost $1 million.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I don't feel so bad.
That's why I'm staying away from crypto because I'm not a computer expert. And
XRP's crypto.
Yeah, see, that's why I haven't bought any of it because I've been watching it for quite some time.
You'd have to get somebody to coach you and put it on a locked wallet, Rocky. Pay somebody even. Pay a young.
That's why I want to go to get lumber. I want a lumber stock. I've been looking at that really hard.
Have you got a barn?
A bar of
a pack barn?
I do not.
No, I'd say you could stack physical lumber.
Well,
then put it on your local penny saver.
I'm gonna probably go with lumber futures, so I don't have to actually buy the lumber. You see, I'm just gonna. It's like buying gold and silver, but I've been watching that, and so I think it's gonna go up.
You mean like ETF?
Like Canfor. Canfor is a big lumber producer in Canada. They're one of the biggest in the world. They're called Canfor.
And so I think that I think what we're going to see is lumber is going to go through the roof. We hadn't
I'm
seen
agreeing with you on that because the demand in the States is going to be just fucking crazy.
It's just getting started, and I think if you get into it now, you're going to get on the ground floor.
It's kind of weird. Like I see what Trump's doing. He's playing chess, but it's kind of weird. He just went to California and told them we're going to rebuild, and we're going to drill, baby, drill, and the farmers are going to do good. And then he locks down the goods they need. You guys got those materials, with the exception of the potash, but you don't just make it magically appear overnight either. You got to have the infrastructure to produce it.
Well, yeah, he should have waited till we were just
exactly. He should have waited till you were producing more.
Right, because now he did it before the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have an initial expense until he gets all that going. So I think that was a big mistake too.
He put the cost on his people, is what he did, Nickel. He said he did the right thing. He said, okay, well, it's 15% tax, so that's a good incentive to run a business. But don't say, hey, run a business and then throw a fire in their parking lot so they can't do business.
Right, exactly.
That don't make sense to me as a good businessman. It's kind of weird. He acted too quick, too bully. But he's a bull in a china shop. He always has been. I don't know what the fuck he's up to. He's crazy bastard.
Yeah, and he just thinks people will capitulate to his demands.
Yep.
If you don't, he says, "I'll okay, 100% tariff."
I'll stomp on you. I'll stomp on you. In some ways, I like that. In other ways, I think, well, you're not the strategic master you think you are. You know, you can't shock and awe people because they'll turn on you.
Why didn't he start with other countries? But why did he start with Mexico and Canada? You know, and then he originally said 10%. Then he went to 25%, and he's only supposed to put a 10% on China. Well, I can't.
Notice how he said, "Oh, but not oil." And then last night, our premier of Alberta, that's Canada's Texas, we send 50% of your oil, and we asked her, "Are you gonna sell Trump oil?" She goes, "I want to sell our oil, but I must stick with my own country." So she's on. Trump's got trouble in the Northeast, man. Do you know how much hydro we provide to the Northeast? You guys know? Yeah, 17 million customers in the Northeast of the United States. Ouch. Their bills are all going up 25% as of Monday morning. How's that fair to Trump's people? I don't get that yet. How's that going to make America great?
It's not. And, you know, I think what he's trying to do is bring businesses back to the United States. Bring the produce, make stuff here in the United States. You know,
go back to what Nichols said, though. If you don't have the infrastructure to do it, wait till it's in place and then play your game.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. I don't disagree. He's playing a slippery slope on these tariffs. You know,
what if the whole world said, everyone that he's cornered, including all the BRICS, they just said, well, we'll sell to each other, and nothing to the U.S. Now you got a real problem.
Well, didn't he do the tariffs the first time, the first series? He did it the end of the second year or first?
Well, George Bush did Junior did a tariff on steel back in the day, so it leveled the playing field between China and Russia, China and American steel, and it worked out really well. But I think he's kind of going overboard with these tariffs. Jack, I used to work in a sawmill years ago, and Chinese guy brought the sawmill, and then they started buying logs to run into sawmills and then ship back. Is that right, Jack? That just that's something right there.
Tariffs work if you have the goods that you already have the goods, but you just use a surplus from another country. They could work. Right. When you don't have any, and then you place a tariff on it, you don't hurt anyone but yourself.
Well, you know how Trump is treating Canada. He's treating it like we do business with you out of charity. No, we don't. But I mean, he's treating them that way, and I'm telling you, that's just not a way to do it. That's what he sounds like. Oh, we don't even need them. We just do this to, like forgiveness.
Turns on you. It's like saying to your wife of 20 years, she made one mistake, or you're going to throw her out in the cold. It's going to cost you later, man. Going to cost you.
Yep.
Well, why does China only get 10%? Why does he?
See, that was kind of, I don't know why.
Because he's fucking scared of China. Because China's bigger than him. He needs China even more.
Yep.
And if China sticks with BRICS, they're going to be laughing and say, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to join Canada. We'll sell to Canada and Mexico. We'll take a bit of a hit, and we'll tell Trump, yeah, everything out of China, 25%.
Yeah,
people aren't going to like that. A color TV that cost you $500 just went back to 12.
Yeah,
exactly. And we could be, we're trying to do protectionism for the United States, and we're trying to be more independent. But what's going to happen? He's going to so turn off all the other countries that we're probably going to be isolated to the point where
the old saying.
That's a possibility, because that's what I've been wondering, if all the.
I think he's stuck up. He's stuck.
Google stuck Rocky. Shut him down. Well, we're not shut down, so I think it's just Rocky's cam or something. We'll hang in.
Oh, now quit doing that. I just lost my internet.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just okay. So I understand what he's trying to do. I don't know if he can pull it off. Thank you, Truthful Tro. So it's.
How long would it take companies to come to America, foreign or domestic, come back? Some of the domestic.
3 years.
How long would it take you?
3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years.
I can tell you right now, in Arizona right now, Taiwan is building a chip manufacturing plant in Arizona, and they've been, they're getting it done and stuff like that, but because they're worried about China taking over the chip manufacturing in Taiwan. So they are building factories here in the United States,
which is good. That's good.
It is good. So bring back that manufacturing back to the United States. That's what makes you strong, when you manufacture things that people need.
But will Americans work for what they're willing to pay them, or will they have to use automation?
Well,
you're not connected to the same landmass. Like Canada is not at threat from China per se.
Right.
You shouldn't separate yourself. You shouldn't cut your left hand to please your right, unless it really done you wrong.
But the problem is, you can have all the companies you want come here. It could be United States companies coming back. It could be foreign companies. How are they going to get the labor to do the jobs? How much are they going to have to pay? Because Americans don't want to work. They just don't. You look at they had to go to $18 an hour for fast food jobs.
Yeah, isn't that something? Yeah, I mean, it's getting bad.
If I wanted to be a dick, I know how. Well, here's what I do. I would say to the American youth, I'll give you 5 acres, and I'll give you 15% tax, and you move to Canada, and that would milk Trump's workforce right down to fuck all.
Yep.
That would hurt. Exactly. Give them 5 acres of land and let them say, well, you can't own a home in the U.S., and we'll put up housing for you. And then you'd have to do something for your own people, because they'd all be crying, but do something for your own people and do the same for the American youth. And then where's he going to get it to his people to build the great dream he's talking about?
Well, what'll end up happening is, if the companies come back here to make products here, they're going to use automation. So you're probably looking at 6 people will get hired. And that's probably what it'll be. The guy to repair them.
Yep.
The guy to manage. And so it isn't going to be these hundreds and hundreds of jobs per company, because they're going to go. The only way they can compete inside the United States and produce a product that's affordable to Americans is they have to use robots. There's no other way around it.
And how about the big American companies that got their feet in Canada, both feet in Canada?
Okay, here's a giveaway. Here's 2 consecutive numbers of $2 bills, nice crisp. And Nickel, are you ready to pull out a number?
Got it. I'm ready. Already got it.
Hang on just a second. Let me see how many's in here. So hang on. We have about 20 watching. So let's go 1 through 30 to get the number. So everybody pick a number. Dean's got 22, 1 through 30. So let's go 1 through 30. Dean's got 22.
Number 12, Rocky.
You want 12, Dale? Okay, Dale's got 12. There we go. Dale.
And then I got to send one over to Nickel for rigging it.
Rigging it.
Nickel's my bro. He's my bro.
What did I pick last week?
Did I get that one?
Did I pick 15 last week?
No, you picked 18. 18, okay. And that was Dale's number last week.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
So we don't want 12 picked, right?
Well, it's already 12. Nickel and I don't do tariffs between brothers.
Tom Larson, it picked 17, so you got to pick a different number. 1 through 30.
And I'll have to say, I picked this before you even started the show.
All right. Good. There you go. Wendy picked 24. She's 33. Clear Lake picked 33. So 1 through 30, Clear Lake. He's got 25. Okay.
Let me ask Clear Lake. Clear Lake, when we're going to have
29. True Patrol's got 17.
Clear Lake, when we're going to have snapping turtle soup, man. He's loaded. He's loaded with turtles everywhere, man. I got it.
All right.
I couldn't bring myself to eat a reptile. No
Willie
way.
Spencer's got 23. Okay, there we go. We ought to be getting pretty close to the end here. Let's see.
You mean Goat Chick said 13 and not 11? You got to be kidding me.
She's got 13 like she always picks.
Oh, that's right.
Steve C's got 3. Let me see. Anybody else got 23? I think Willie Spencer's got 23. Okay, we're fixing to go stop here. So everybody got their pick. I think everybody's got it. And so stop. Reboot's got 7. Okay, there's one came in. Truthful Troll just told us it's 11. Okay, let's see what Truthful Troll, you got 17 already. He says it's 11. All right, I think that's it. So what number do we have?
Well, I will tell you the players. It was Joe Namath. Does anybody know what Joe Namath's number was?
Joe Namath was number 7, I think.
12.
Was he 12? All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Won again. Back-to-back weeks.
Let's see here. Oh, my
you
God.
You get half, Nickel. It's not rigged, guys. I won't forget to send you.
No, I told Rocky and Sal's Live that I had the number already picked. I already had this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's already picked. It's like good.
All right. Dale won again. Good Lord. Wow.
Now, somebody asked a question. Will there be a tariff on you shipping that?
Yes, there's going to be a tariff on that. You're going to get a 25%
no tariff. No tariff.
Bills. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I better buy lottery tickets. I've been lucky lately on some shit. The stars might be shining on me.
Yeah, there you go. So number 12, which is Dale, I got you here. So Dale, you.
I heard Nickel giggle. I thought, oh crap, I did it again. I heard you giggle.
That's why I kept saying, hey, I want y'all to know I picked this number before
As soon as you said that, I knew for sure I got it again.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Well, if 79 was here, she'd be giving us all.
Oh, yeah.
She'd be giving us all kinds of crap, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's 6 o'clock and it's been an hour, and let's everybody think about buying gold and silver. It's going to take a dip, and I'm going to put an order in tomorrow to buy more silver. So everybody think about that. We're fixing to see silver and gold take off.
I hope you're right.
And don't have a heart attack. Don't have a heart attack when your home insurance goes up 15 to 20%.
Oh, Lord. It's already starting.
Yeah. And your hydro goes up 35%. Don't have a heart attack when your fuel goes up. Good night, gentlemen. Good night,
everyone. Hey, Jack, I'll send you an email, Jack. And we will see y'all later, and y'all have a good night. And we're going to end this, and off we go. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much for coming, and we'll be back here, same place, same spot. Thank you, John. Good night, everybody.
Still live.